You've been thinking deeply about this meditation path, this spiritual path, awareness, and nobody around you understands you. Your family doesn't understand you. Your friends, maybe you have one who kind of understands you, but you feel kind of isolated. And maybe you don't have any friends who understand you. You watch YouTube videos, you dive deeper into like spiritual topics and teachers, but you just, as you do this more and more, you feel more and more disconnected from everyone around you. It's like nobody understands this crazy like revelation. Like nobody understands truth, nobody understands awareness. Is everybody like crazy? Like how can they not see the importance of what I'm talking about? This is like a pretty much like a guaranteed phase, unless you're like growing up in like a monastery or you're surrounded by monks or people who understand this, especially if you're in the West. Like this is like a this should be like charted like as like a guaranteed phase that like everyone is going to go through, where you're kind of ascending like in consciousness, but everybody around you isn't and they don't understand. So that's the situation. And if you've clicked and you're watching this, you're probably in that situation or you're really familiar with that situation. So what do we do about this? This kind of feeling of disconnect with everyone around us, this feeling of kind of isolation and just wanting other people to understand what you understand. What do we do about it? And where does it actually come from? So I remember when I was going through this, I didn't understand this. And I even started building like a bit of resentment towards the outside world. Even though like I was practicing meditation, I was just like, oh, these people don't get it. And like, I'm just me, like, I guess I have to go down my own path. But this was kind of a trap. And this is the fun thing about like raising your awareness. You realize later on that this was just part of the path and that this was another thing that you had to become conscious of and let go of. So what's actually happening, like I'll cut straight to the chase, like what's actually happening here is you're trying to convince yourself. And that's why you need other people or you want other people to understand you. You're trying to reaffirm your understanding of spirituality, of awareness, of consciousness, of meditation. And you're trying to reaffirm it through the eyes of another. You want someone else to say, I understand, that makes complete sense, you're not crazy. So you feel like you're not crazy, like that is the right path. Like, and this is very unconscious. You might consciously be like, but no, Thailand, like I understand that this is like the way that I want to go, that meditation and awakening and awareness is really important. But there is a part of you that isn't 100% on board, that isn't 100% convinced. And that's why you're looking for validation outside. And you're getting angry at people that don't understand it because you yourself have doubt. And this is it might be a bit of a rude awakening, but this is where that desire is coming from, this desire to express, because it is just another desire. And just like you watch all your other desires on the spiritual path, this is another one that you have to kind of watch and understand where it comes from. And this is where it comes from, this doubt, this insecurity, and this lack of clarity in the path. And again, this is completely okay and it's a normal part of the journey. And now that you understand where this is coming from, now you meditate on it. That's all you do. You don't have to do anything else. You just bring this to your awareness, you pay attention to it, and you try to see how it's related to your doubt. And as you watch it, and as you pay attention to it, just like with all the other things on the spiritual path, it slowly dissolves, it slowly melts away. And then you're left with this feeling, which is the next evolution of, it's completely okay. Nobody has to be on the path. They're all just consciousness anyways. They're all part of me anyways. Like, they're not different to me. They're doing the best that they can and they're perfect where they are. If they're interested in meditation, spirituality, sure, they can come to me, we can speak about it, and I can give them insights into what I've learned. If they have that seed in them, the seed of wanting to know the truth, of wanting to pursue self-realization, then I'll help them along that path. But if they don't, that's also completely okay. Like, they're exactly where they need to be. And they don't need to tell me that this stuff is real for me to know it's real, for me to feel understood. And that's the next evolution. And all you have to do is just pay attention to where the desire to express, the desire to kind of confirm your beliefs is coming from. That's all you need to do. And slowly these feelings will melt away. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. It's just such a, I feel like it's such a beautiful part of the journey, because I've been there and I'm sure a lot of you have been there. And it's completely natural, and it too shall pass. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed this insight, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be making way more videos like this, sharing these little nuggets of insight that I gained through my struggles during the meditative and spiritual path. But yeah, thanks again and take care.